Texas and the Texas State Fair. And for the better part of a century, the Sooners and Longhorns have defined conferences, national titles, and how regions of the country are perceived based on the outcome of this game. When these two meet, everybody pays attention. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Sooners will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Texas Longhorns offense will have the first possession of the game. Guys, this rivalry's a throwback. Aren't many left like this where the stadium's divided right down the middle.
So much tremendous history between these two teams. And David, it just always seems in this game, you throw up the stats, you throw up the standings, you throw up the records, and this is just a different energy when you see these teams play.
It's because you bring them hatred. They don't like each other. The fan bases don't like each other. Texas, Oklahoma, it always means a lot.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, solid pickup, a little bit short of the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the knee. You guys know I love the history of this stuff. Texas is threatening to put together a run unlike any they've had since the 50s, David.
Texas has been dominating the series, and I can tell you this from college. We had some rivals in the club with that we lost to consistently. Coaches that week got so tight, so tense, it made a big difference, Paul.
Well, I'll tell you, this winning streak by Texas has had a major impact on the football program, too. Of course, the fans and bragging, Beagles strutting, those coaches' salaries, they've gone up because they've been able to win these games and dominate their rival, Oklahoma.
Throws for the end zone. And that pass picked off.
This is obviously a quarterback that has had a lot of success here in recent weeks. I wonder maybe he's feeling himself just a little bit too much. A little bit too eager here in the opening drive, taking a shot deep down the field. Probably shouldn't have. The defense made him pay for it with the INT.
First down for this offense. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Building momentum. Picking up
the ball carrier.
the change out to the 34. A first and 10 for this offense. Quick strike complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Herman. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Sooners will have it first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second and 10 here. Out of the gun to give to the back. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Fires to the right. Is complete. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. The inside handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second shotgun, the inside give. Pickup of one, it's down at the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown! Oklahoma! And it feels good to land that first big punch against the run, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board.
It settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry going now. Everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. And the 40, there he goes. Gray pick up his own, keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. To the ground, he's got it again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. One step wrap, 2 step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 41. Tempo for the offense.
That's not for really good for this game. Particularly in the games, these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. You go back over the history of this rivalry, and there's certainly been close games, but there have also been a large number of blowouts, and we had one last year for the Horns, David. Got some room under the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas! I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
So many blinders on that early. That's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Northern Illinois delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in the league. The thing is, this sucker was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the map. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Sooners send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's when they'll put it in play. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Longhorns head quickly to the line. Oh, what a spin. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it up the 1. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys up on team.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And the quarterback is knocked out. That is the 13.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Lost the defense is wide open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And now they've moved into the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Quarterback extends the play. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooner. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised when that play calling showed up in the touchdown.
The give out of the gun. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake. Makes his connection. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 37. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit here for the 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Finds his man. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
When you play zone coverage, everybody has eyes on the quarterback. You're not really looking at the wide receivers a lot of times, so they can slip in those little cracks, and the quarterback can really make precise throws. Great job, great play, great throw, great game.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He works his way down to the pick it up on the ground here. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll take a pass on the 46-yard field goal, try and go for it on fourth down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll give it to him again. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run the counter. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. Pick up 3 to the 11. They want to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. From the gun on third down. Release to the back. Makes the catch. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just roared down, just grinded away at that defense.
Took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense. That's what Ross does. They march the ball down. Got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the returner will be brought down. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense. They have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points there, but they can't go too fast. Their defense right now is time.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process.
And this center down gets started from the 33, first and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Harvey. And they exploited that soft spot and get it down to the 35. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Trying to find his man on first down. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. On second and 10, a 4-wide out set, trips right. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. He's lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on third and 10. Looking to the big tight end. Marking the back. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on first down. He's got an open man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll go to the air. It's complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. The defense trying to make a stand on third and goal. Looking for the score. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. So Texas has it again, and here comes the
once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you that rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today.
Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. All set up and ready to go here in the second half. He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. And good work by the Texas team to knock down the return man. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense.
There he goes down the right side. The 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And that one will give him the lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns coming in here.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the offense on first down. The give to the tailback. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. And the Longhorns want to move quickly.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. He's back to throw on second down. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Man, how hard is it to defend a weapon like this, a running back that can play wide receiver, can design ways to get the football in his hand. Although once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now for this defense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Jordan Hare, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Vanderbilt. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. From the gun, running back gets to give. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Snowed under by the defense. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense has it. They're going the other way. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Texas. Not content to get the fumble. They scored with the fumble. What a play by the defense there. Loose football. Country fumble. Pick it up with on to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is a defensive player's dream. The ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside the spot. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Didn't get much of a return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
And that's just excellent cover. That cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. They still got the same through the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it at a time he knows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Makes the grab down the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. You're the guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games. You know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back early.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last play.
You dang right. Clear the back to this. It's over. Move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the first down. For the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big kickoff and a first down for this offense. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes the offense on second down. He leaves it with his back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with the lone back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Second down coming up with this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. That's a fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB, you've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Here come the horns. They've got to get on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Quickly complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down mark. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Texas.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. But take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. He'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. They'll put the tight end in motion. Hand off from the gun. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Nice move to keep running. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Coming after it. Trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game.
Nice job getting the ball in his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
Texas.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just a little off. Incomplete. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Slips through the line. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Looking for room. It's Cherry.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this lead tackle. It's tough to block with one guy. You're going to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
He'll keep it himself. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cherry. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. 2nd down coming up. Movement here from the tight end. On 2nd down, looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They'll try to pop the draw. And it's sucked out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he got loose. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Getting some heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Really need positive yards on second down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Found that crease and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets number 27. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll pull it on the read. Puts him in the spinner, still running. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Peter. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They move the tight end all over. They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Texas! And the pummeling has started. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Florida dominated almost from the wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Smith, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home and he gets wins.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. This game always brings out the best in both teams, but today, Jesse, Texas' best was a little better.
This is a win for them that's going to help their recruiting. Coaches are going to get paid for, but most importantly, David, Texas gets bragging rights for another whole year.
A whole year of bragging. And a whole year of telling OU fans, you're not as good as us. You can throw up the hook of horns. You can do it with pride. A lot on the line every year in the Red River Rivalry.
It may not be a crown, but it's a hat, and it is golden. In this latest edition of the Red River Rivalry, it goes to Texas. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Until next time, that'll do it for this edition of EA Sports College Football.